My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is June 19, 2023. It is 7:20 a.m. I just finished edit some videos that I recorded since Friday, I think, and I was away a couple for the weekend, so I just finished edited, and I had started a list before I left, so I added like a couple tweets to it. So let's get to it. I really don't want to stay too long on this video, so let's go to it. So this is one of the tweets that was posted on June 16. All right, Kate's necklace. They really compare the value of Crown Estate jewels, assigning ownership to Kate with personal jewelry values of Meghan Markle. What the F? All right, Kate Middleton's opulent necklace worth staggering £66.3 million, unlike Meghan's £6,000 jewelry. Okay, those necklaces don't belong to Kate. It's not Kate, it's for the crown, from my understanding. But I think they're just starting to brew, okay, boiling some narrative, because later on I find out something is missing. They don't see where certain jewelries are, so whatever it is, that's their baggage. Isn't that the missing necklace from the royal collection that KK Kate is wearing, as and cannot be found? This article is really about takedown of KK Kate by her. By her. Add Meghan for clicks. Could this be why KK Kate was not allowed tiaras for the coronation? I don't follow them that much, so I really don't know. This woman knows how to play the game. If Kate thought she was in a good company, they just needed her to help bash Meghan. Eventually, it's gonna be just her. She'll realize, I don't know if she'll ever realize what she's done. Okay, let's see here. This article is more than 2 months old. Official jewelry gifts to royal worth £80 million are not in national collection. Palace refusing to explain why official state gifts worn by Princess of Wales and Camilla are not in royal collection. They're starting to bull things. I don't know. Okay, yes, it's the one and only. All right, the crown jewels are supposedly owned by the people of the UK. Did Katie steal it? This is the thing that they're trying to bull. Okay, someone has it. All right, check my Middleton handbag. You know what, I'm gonna leave that alone, okay, because what I really want to say, I do not want to defend these people. Let me move on. Okay, so this is the thing that's going on Twitter right now. Whatever narrative the institution is trying to put, or they're trying to create, how will I say that, create an excuse why certain people are separating. All right, next tweet. Well done, Harry, we are with you all the way. Okay, so that's from Hello Magazine. Victory for Prince Harry over controversial US visa. Okay, I respond to that. That was June 17. All right, so this is my response to it. Okay, Harry had nothing to do with this battle. It was Heritage Foundation who wanted to know about Harry's private information without his consent. Based on all department legal protocol, the judge can overturn authorities' job because Heritage Foundation did not have any written consent from Harry. Okay, so that's pretty much it. It was the Heritage Foundation who wanted to know private information about Harry. So they went to all the steps. They went to the immigration, they went to whatever office, one by one. They all said no. All they wanted from Heritage Foundation was the written consent, where Harry have given Heritage Foundation the okay for those organization, the offices, to release his information. They didn't have that, so the judge cannot do anything about it because Harry is not a criminal. maybe they would have certain say if Harry was doing certain things that was criminal. Okay, so he didn't do anything wrong, so why should they release his information? Okay, this is poor journalism. Harry isn't in court fighting this. U.S. Department of Homeland Security. That's exactly that. Okay, let's see here. Yes, we are. We certainly don't want him back here. Okay, that's fine. The U.S. don't mind him. Okay, strange how they do not have the same vested interest in Prince Andrew activities while he was slithering around American children along with Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, get a life, loser. Alright, so let's move on to the next tweet. There's more comment, but let's move on. Next one. There's this. Absolutely no one. This big. Okay, let's do it. I started following her. I think I posted this on my community board as well. Alright, Meredith, I think she has a YouTube channel, or did I stumble on it? It through the squad. Alright, the squad keep on putting her TikTok things, and now I'm following her, right? Yes, I'm following her. Okay, let's see here. Bill Simon, who sold the Derangers to Spotify in 2020 and has risen through the tech company's executive ranks, derided Harry and Meghan Markle on his podcast Friday as effing grifters. My goodness. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle called effing, there's that, grifters by Spotify exec and podcast Bill. Well, if he had an issue with Harry and Meghan with the podcast deal, if something was broken, or if Harry and Meghan broke their contract, this should just take him to court, okay, to deal with it. Why you then, follow the whatever agreement that they have? But why is he going on the public sphere to say this nonsense? If that is true, I don't know. Okay, they quote him by saying that. So it looks like he probably looking for a defamation case. Okay, in other words, now that they have representation, Spotify can't afford Harry and Meghan. That's probably that. I did, couple videos. I think one of the videos that I finished edit today spoke about it. I think I already put it out. I mean, I just think they just outsmart them. I spoke about how Meghan had sponsorship within her podcast, where she took time and highlighting certain companies within her podcast. They failed to do that. So it's not Harry and Meghan's fault. It's just brilliant. Okay, let's see here. So, okay, that's what I was wondering. The WME of it all. Okay, this is interesting. Why is he so mad if Spotify ended the partnership? This virtual only comes from someone not happy about the end result. That's pretty much it. So I think I've gathered more info and I'm doing a video soon. So that would be good. Check her out because she's a squaddie. Alright, I didn't know about her until the squad started sharing her TikTok videos. So if you're on TikTok, maybe you should check her out. Okay, it sounds like he's upset. I guess Harry and Meghan must have gotten the better end of the deal. I think that's what it is. Seems like he just wanted to chime in for clicks and likes. There's the one. And then this is not good business as well. If he wants to remain on that, well, then again, people who loves to hate will hire people who keeps on hating. But if they want to make money and wants to make business, this is not the way to go. Okay, bad mouthing people, your former partner, client, business deal person. So the next person may not even want to do deal with you. Seems like he just wanted to chime in for clicks and likes. Couldn't keep it classy. Have deleted the Spotify app from my phone. Okay, deleting Spotify USA app. I'll wait to see where Archetype goes. That's the only reason I went to Spotify anyway. Yeah, me too. So F this Bill Simon guy and his anti-Sussex virtue. Spotify. Peace out, I guess. Yes, this same bish. Alright, what did he say now? Okay, let me read what's there and then I'll go into this screenshot. Okay, sound like a man who knows he's losing an award-winning podcast and her audience is more than likely going with her. A lot of people, quite literally, only had Spotify for just one exclusive show. If that show lives, well, that's exactly that. Okay, sorry at Spotify, deleting the app. Okay, Spotify has been classy till this point. Now this, he sound big mad. Prove that Harry and Meghan must be going over a top competitor. Spotify isn't even the top podcast hosters. Okay, so let's see what this one is about now. Okay, Bill Simon has been suspended longer for criticism. Oh, when was that? No, that was back in 2014. Okay, Bill Simon has been suspended longer for criticizing Roger Goodell than Goodell originally suspended Ray Rice. Okay, so this is back then. Okay, look like he's the type of I don't know. That was me. There's no way I'll do business with him. Bill Simon has been suspended by ESPN for 3 weeks for blaming NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell's handling of the Ray Rice situation. In a recent podcast, Simon used profane language. What? Profane language to call Goodell a liar for his responses to questions about the NFL's investigation of Rice during a press conference last week. You can listen to the clip that got Simon in trouble. Ray Rice, what was his thing? Wasn't there something regarding you know what? It has to do something with a woman. I don't wanna. And then he won the, I think he had won during that time. He won, his team, like I'm talking about Ray Rice, won the Super Bowl at that year. Okay, I could be wrong, but whatever. Let's see. There's 3 comments in that, and then I'll move on. Okay, his money cow had moved, so he's bitter. Okay, then realized they were the same. Good catch. But what he was criticized Goodell for was covering up by punching out his girlfriend. That's the thing. I was afraid to say it because I wasn't sure. Okay, his girlfriend on video, and then the NFL and Ravens only giving him 3 weeks suspension for violence against a woman. Simon was right and brave to say. Okay, he's been problematic, noted. Yeah, I didn't want to say it because I wasn't sure if that was the situation, because it's been a while. It's been since 2014, almost 10 years now. Okay, what, 9 years or something since that that happened. So yeah, I have a small little understanding of this part here. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. But there's a way of moving for, I don't know. Let me just move on. All right, next tweet. A lot of squaddies couldn't listen to Archetype because Spotify was not available in their country. So having the podcast on multi-platform will make sure all of us can enjoy their content in the future. Okay, me. Yeah, it was the really big downside of having Spotify exclusive, so I am happy it's over, lol. Okay, that's in French. So will they have to generate their own revenue with sponsorship, partnership? Yeah, who's still listening to Spotify? Okay, yes, or avoid. The Sussex's business will be global. All right, different language. What is that? Okay, out of all the option put in front of me, I choose better up. Everybody want a piece of Prince Harry. All right, so there's that. What is this now? Okay, after this I'm moving on. It's a lot to celebrate. Archwell production and partnership. Spotify and Netflix contract September 2020. The Me You Can't See May 2021. The Bench June 2021. Archetype August 2022. Harry and Meghan on Netflix December 2022. Live to Lead December 2022. Spare January 2023. Yeah, they've been doing a lot. That's a lot when you think about that. They left, I think they left the UK 2020, late 19 and early 20, right? And then they've been on a move ever since, and now Suit is moving to Netflix. So there's that residual. I'm telling you, Suit did a good thing for going on Netflix, because this is what talking about. Might as well get the coin while you can. Let's see here. The coming soon. Heart of Invictus. All right, different language. The Me You Cannot See was life-changing. Okay, booked and busy. That's for sure. Okay, congratulations to Harry and Meghan. Prince Harry and Princess Meghan are free to live their lives as they see fit, just like everyone else. And then the other thing too, it must have been that their contract is up. Whatever agreement that they sign up, how many episodes and this and that, these are huge business. So you're not hearing anybody going to court regarding anything. So which means there's a possibility, I do not know what was written on the contract between Archetype and Spotify, which means they fulfilled their contract. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on. Next tweet. Okay, I personally, let's pause because I might get distracted with the GIF. Okay, I personally love it when the right-wing media writes articles like, quote, Ted Castle tackle aficionado media personality and podcast host of pistachios, cashews, and peanut, oh my, end quote. Thanks that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have made a mistake by parting ways with Spotify. What? But anyway, what? Are they really serious? There's that. Yep, laughing my ass off. For laughing, yes, the narrative of the past week is that their marriage is crumbling, that they're going broke, and recycling stories about Harry's ex-girlfriend, Chelsea, just because they don't have anything real to write about. And they don't know what's going on within their Harry and Meghan's circle. Okay, what is that now? While upfront cash may be desirable for some, an ongoing debate in the industry has questioned whether exclusive deals end up helping or hurting a podcast. Quote, there's trade-offs and each show is different. WME's Marissa Hurwitz closed the first major exclusive deal on Spotify, okay, with Joe Budden, and I did the second one, the last podcast on the left. Obviously, neither of those are at Spotify anymore, says Ben Davis, who leads WME digital department. Budden declined to renew his contract with Spotify after it ended in 2020 over concern about losing listeners, though Davis said the last podcast on the left had a good experience with Spotify. The show has a large touring business and its creators were interested in seeing how they could grow their audiences on all platforms. Hurwitz, a digital media agent at WME, adds that in some instances she has been able to secure the same amount or more money for her clients through the open market because of the growth of advertising. This is where Spotify made a huge mistake. I realize that. If you listen to one of my podcasts that first talk about the Archetype and Spotify going their separate ways, it's one of these, advertisement, because Meghan had advertisement within, okay, the voiceover, whoever talking about the company, it was within the podcast. If it was through Spotify where companies make deal, I really don't know how these things work, but if it was between Spotify and companies making deals, where the commercials of those companies would have been completely different, because it was Meghan's, I don't know, either not Meghan's, I guess Meghan's employees, that's what I meant, was doing the voiceover for whoever sponsoring her show, but Spotify did not have that. Okay, let's see here. It continues. Business which allow her to avoid personally reading ads on her show. I was right. Oh shit, I can't believe this. Usually if you look at my corner, the lower right corner of your screen, I say my humble opinion, okay? In my humble opinion, this is what I've said in my podcast. I cannot believe this. I'm right. I was right. I just came across this screenshot. I don't know who wrote this. Okay, business which allowed her to avoid personally reading ads on her show, David No. And this is what Meghan did. This is exactly what Meghan did in her podcast. As the podcast to film TV pipeline grows, studios seek to get involved from the beginning of the audio launch, but with that comes extra concern for podcasters to protect their IP and ensure they involve in future adaptation of their work. Podcast is the hardest IP. I have so many TV and film people knocking on my door asking, quote, what's coming down the pipeline, what's coming up next, said Caroline Edward, the director of podcast initiative at ICM. people that is so forefront, I make sure that my client, whenever possible, are attached to those derivatives, because I don't want them to be in a position where it's their intellectual property and then it just get taken away and the big bucks get made and other derivatives and they're not a part of it. There it is. This part, this sentence here, business which allow her to avoid personal reading ads on her show. This is the thing here. I think this is what Meghan did. All right, let's see the comment under it. Is there any comment? This was a good one. Okay, that's a different language. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. All right, next tweet. Okay, the music and Harry and Meghan Netflix is up for Emmy consideration in 2 categories: outstanding music composition for a documentary series or special original dramatic score, outstanding main title theme music. Learn what inspired composer Jill Talmy. Okay, all right, so that's that. I'll click on that to give you the link, but I'm not gonna read it. Okay, so if you're interested, check the description for that. Okay, the congratulations are a little premature. Quote, up for consideration means they're hoping to be nominated. Emmy nomination voting started this week. All right, so June 16. This must be so enraging for royal family and its enablers. There's the laugh. Plus the docu-series itself is a leading contender for a nomination. It's gonna be fun. There's the rolling eye. Okay, yep. 2023 Emmy prediction: outstanding documentary of non-fiction series. Oh, very interesting. Okay, weekly commentary: Netflix, Harry and Meghan, and HBO's 100-Foot Wave look to have the buzz at the moment. FX Dear Mama, the saga of Infinity, and Tupac Shakur, and CNN, the last movie stars, are critical darlings on the circuit and are in the discussion. Very interesting. Okay, then we'll announce the nominee on July 12th. But how cool will it be if Harry and Meghan are nominated in the docuseries category and for the music? Crossing my fingers. Yes, but the music, which was written by someone else, won, not them, and they didn't write it. I mean, we know that. We know that they probably asked the composer, or maybe they heard the music. Like when you see me put music in my videos, it's not mine. I happen to use it, and this is why sometimes YouTube is very critical with copyright. Okay, you have to give credit, or whichever, if you have if you purchase that music to put on your video, let YouTube know that yeah, you asked the owner of that music, you could use that. Okay, so I mean, these people, they have to find a way to always we know Harry and Meghan didn't write that. My goodness, I thought the music had been taken from something else, generate saccharine over gushy, but I don't do cheap sentiment. Oh God, I don't even want to read the response. I know the squad got that. Yeah, they had some really good music in the documentary. Congratulations. Not surprised, the music really was the icing on the cake. The playlist is hot. Xavier, Nina Simone, Miriam, but Makeba, etc. These are my new listen. Okay, I didn't really listen to before. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Who those haters just love to hate? True, Jesus. Okay, next tweet. Meghan is a global icon, topping lists such as the Time Magazine Most Influential People, the Financial Times 25 Most Influential Women, Variety Power of Women, the British Vogue's 25. I don't understand why anyone will hate this amazing woman. Okay, can understand why she doesn't love her dad. Well, we understand. Okay, sorry if you don't understand it.
Right. So that may have been one of the things that upset her. And of course, the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner and another guy named Dylan Howard, who was with American Media, I think. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
We understand very well. This is someone who put his head along with the royal family to mess up her wedding. Okay?
And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
We understand very well. Alright, you are such an idiot. Do you love those who hate? Wish you nothing but destructive. Okay, I don't wanna. She's just a baggage. You could read the squad comment to her. This person is just a baggage for God, because they literally put their heads together to stop Meghan from pursuing the love of her life. Okay, Harry loved her and she loved Harry.
You know, I know that I'm in love with this girl, and I hope that she's in love with me. So, you know, the fact that I fell in love with Meghan so incredibly quickly, a confirmation to me that everything, all the stars were aligned, everything was just perfect. It was this beautiful woman just sort of literally tripped and fell into my life. I fell into her life. No, you know, we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and
you're getting a new country out of it, a husband, obviously, but also giving up your
nice.
career.
So how much can she ask? Just accept it. If your daughter loves somebody and you see the person love your daughter, all you have to do is support. But he wasn't willing to support. Okay, pure jealousy. Long live the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. Yes, she is. She's just jealous of everyone who has achieved something in their lives. So when the money runs out, I can assume that she can live with you. Where is this coming from? What is that? Pure count. I don't understand. Anyway, these people, they just love to hate. Okay, she is so brilliant, they cannot bear it, so they try to destroy her as much as possible. That's all it is. That's all it is. Okay, you know, a lot of haters. I'll come back to this so I could block some people, because they out whenever anybody say anything positive about Meghan. That's all they want to do. Let's go to the next tweet. All right, now we are about Dior. Okay, Derangers think they can bully Dior about Meghan Markle when the company then budge about calls to cancel Johnny Depp, laughing my ass off. Sure, cry and scream as loud as your finger will allow. Alright, so where was my comment? There's my comment right here. Okay. Team Sussex, Dior, there's that. This is my comment here. I'm responding to the main tweet right here. Okay, because I did follow the Johnny Depp thing and I know a little bit about it. There's me responding. Exactly. It was a huge risk, but they knew the man, JD, that's Johnny Depp, behind their product. They know the truth will prevail, and it sent them and continue to send them to the bank. Dior knows what's up. Haters don't spend their money. Haters spend their time hating. That's all. Look at some of the comments I just read. Okay, but who told you she's signing with Dior? We don't know, but I'm just saying. So a false story became facts on them. Okay, no one knows if she is or isn't, but the fact that the haters are already crying and tweeting Dior because of a Daily Mail article exemplify the level of insanity and psychopathic behavior that Harry and Meghan have to deal with on a daily basis. Okay, like, can you get a life? Yeah. Okay, can you tell me what the GIF is from? Okay, so that's something different. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on this. Next one, there's this. I'm speechless. I went over it already? I don't know if I did, but if I did, sorry, because I just saw this and I put it on my community. But okay, I'm speechless. I think this is the first time I saw a trash magazine writing about the daughter of Rose as bullying daughter. This is an Italian, I believe. If you could read it, pause it and read it. That's a different language. I was going based on the caption. Okay, so there's that. If you could read it, pause it and do what you gotta do and read it. Alright, this is an Italian magazine that my grandma was reading today at lunch. Okay, the title, Poor Kate, William cheated her with this woman. Okay, rumors about secret daughter. Wow. Okay, Charles and Diana's story is repeating with William and Kate. Like Charles with Camilla, there is another third person and maybe another child. Wow. According to British tabloid. Okay, so I guess he's translating it for us. Okay, according to British tabloid, Kate wants to know the truth from William about his relationship with Rose Henbury after she discovered that Rose's husband is divorcing from her after he discovered that the daughter's father is bullying. What? This is tabloid though. Take it with a pinch of salt. Okay, OMG. It won't be surprise me one bit. Phew. No wonder he is trying to paint this perfect picture in the UK media. There's this. Okay, at the height of the affair, rumor these two very interesting article came out. What is this now? This one is in English. Fear of fresh heartache for Kate ex-pal as she ditched wedding ring. Okay, the past few months have been difficult for Rose Henbury, the Marchioness of Cholmondeley. Earlier this year, the Duchess of Cambridge told William to phase Rose until then, one of her closest friends, out of their social circle following what was described as a terrible falling out. Now it is feared that the former model is suffering third heartache after being spotted without her wedding ring. The 35-year-old has been married to David Wax Savage, the Marquess of Cholmondeley, since 2009. Rose was among those at last week's state banquet at Buckingham Palace. Okay, what? Okay, so that was June 9th, 2019. Labor of Love. Kate Middleton makes Prince William a birthday album featuring family photos and drawing by the kids to remind him of what's really important. Alright, so that's that. Oh my lord. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so there's more thing about Dior. Did I bookmark it twice? Another thing about Dior. Okay, this one I just saw. Okay, Derangers are thinking thousands of dollars would be enough for Dior, a brand that makes tens of billions of dollars a year, to have a layoff an employee. I'm sure at Louis McNair has Dior shook. Okay, so this is the person here. My son loves this brand, spent thousands, so trust me, he's one person, but one person who stopped spending pays some wages. Remember that. Okay, at Dior. I saw, this is what I thought about. First thing came to mind as I read the Rangers yapping about Dior. I think one of them using this. You know, when they go hunting, they literally, I find out that they spray like animal urine on them, so they to attract those animals. I swear, this is the thing that I put here. Alright, they talk as if Royalists and MAGA are really Dior customers. There's a laugh. Bud Light was thrown in there earlier as far as the possible revenue loss, because nothing goes better with Bud Light than Dior. There's this. The squad are just laughing. I wish I had much self-confidence and being absolutely wrong. Right, there's that. Dior is a luxury brand. They get sales every second, so if her son stopped buying from Dior, then be it. Dior is still making billions every year. Okay, I saw Princess Meghan exit a Rolls Royce once. That's it. I'm never buying a Rolls Royce again. Oh my god, those squad or something. Oh my lord. Let's go to the next thing, because nobody can afford Rolls Royce. Well, not nobody. Majority of people can afford Rolls Royce. There's this here. Okay, guys, Meghan next announcement are on the way, I'm sure. Looking forward to the meltdown forthcoming. So there's this here, Meghan dancing for her husband. Okay, there's the music behind it. Having fun. I bookmarked it already. Oh. Alright, so let's go to the next. Okay, dancing for her hubby. Okay, it was expected. Meghan is under the WME management. Everything was bound to change. It's the business of turning small things into big things. Okay, what I love about them, they are both teenagers at heart with excellent work ethic. No wonder people are intimidated by them and jealous too. Congratulations to them both for all the wonderful things coming their path. Well deserved. Okay, the Rangers and their fellow haters, the royal family, Royal Watch, British media, they all do not know what is coming, but they are all 100% positive something big is coming, and they all hate it that they do not have a clue what is going to hit them in their faces. I love it that nobody knows. Okay, Meghan got moves, me too. That's why they are so mad, because they don't know what's coming. They get sis. Alright, so let's go to the next one. I'm almost done. This is, I have one more after that one. I put LOL. Oh, this was so funny. Okay, laughing my ass off. Sound like thunder. How the lab move his head out of the way. Who needs a dog park when you can do all of that running in the house? Out of breath afterward. Laughing my ass off. Okay, two type of dogs. Listen. Look how he move his head. Oh my god, the dog is full of energy. Look at him, out of breath. It's like thunder. Let's see. Oh, that's it. I retweeted it. That was it. I thought it was funny. Let's go to the next tweet for those dog animals. I see L. Is it UK discrimination? Let's see that. Okay, this one I literally saw it this morning. I put it on my community board. Okay, UK discrimination against people of African descent is structural, institution, and systematic, say UN expert. Alright, the link of this will be in the description. We should not be surprised about this. Okay, so the link will be in the description. Okay, we knew that. Tell us something new. Okay, we've been new. There's that. Success Squad should be retweeting this all day. We've been saying this for a while. Alright, so there's more things. Alright, so that is it. I see my notification. What is it about? Is it something I didn't? Okay, exactly. A huge wish. Okay, that's regarding Dior. The whole thread would have been funny if it wasn't true. Okay, so I know what it is about. I don't want to talk about it this video. Alright, let's do a prayer. Prayer for okay, so I said prayer for comfort, peace, and prosperity. Let's see what comes up. Okay, Lord, I come before you, ready to pour out my worries, anxieties, and fears at your feet. I am claiming and declaring your promises for blessing of peace and strength over my life. Bring a peace into my soul that passes all worldly understanding and make me a light for others to see your strength. All right, so let's pick an image. I want to do this, but the writing, okay, so I could read it. Okay, is my sadness prayer. Holy Lord, I want so bad to be happy. I am heartbroken and my wick has burned out. There is nothing in my cup and life feels so empty. My soul is beaten down and I am always tired, not wanting to face the day. Yet through your bloodshed on the cross, I know you have won my salvation. Bring gladness and joy to my heart and restore to me the hope of salvation in your name alone. Amen. All right, so that's it. I hope whoever's going through any mental issues, may you find your ways. This feels like something in terms of someone who's going through some hardship. All right, so that's it. I don't want to read another one. That's what I wanted to read for some reason. So if it helps you, I hope it make you change your mind for whatever it is that is negative in your mind. Okay, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that is it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
success that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.